first of all, it was an honor to be in this tournament. You know, we knew coming in we were going to get tested and really get a chance to see where we're at, and to play a team like Purdue. They were great today. You know, they were great. They have the most unique player in the country, probably, in Edey. They're incredibly well coached. They played hard. They have a great identity, and for us, you know, I thought we made it interesting there. You know, we got it. You know, 6 there in the second half. You need to hit some shots. You need a couple things to go your way. But we'll learn a lot from this. It doesn't get any easier. You know, we have to go back home and get ready to move forward. But thought it was a great week. You know, played 4 games in 7 days. A lot to learn. We obviously have a lot of things we need to do better. But proud of the fight we showed in the second half, and we just need to learn to do it for 30 minutes. So happy to answer any questions. But hats off to them. You know, they're. I mean, I think they're as good as anybody right now in the country. I mean, they have a really good team, and I give all the credit to them.
What makes you so tough to stop? What makes him such a dominant player?
Yeah, and I'll say this: I thought Derek really battled him early. I mean, he hasn't had anybody stop him like that, and Derek took the ball a couple times and made it difficult. And this isn't he's a hard guy to prepare for because there's nobody else like him. Right, and so you get out there. I thought the fight was there early from our bigs. Thought our ball pressure, you know, one of the things with him, we talked about our ball pressure being key because they're so good at just passing it right in. And then you have a decision to make. Do you double or do you not? And, you know, when teams have doubled, you know, they get wide open threes. And so it's a, you know, tough decision. I thought, you know, we were ready to live with some of his buckets. We knew he was going to score some. But we gave up threes and that really hurt. And but I thought our bigs really fought him, particularly Derek at the start. I thought he made life difficult for him.
You mentioned that stretch in the second half where you guys cut it to 6, and I think they went, you know, 10 empty possessions in 12 sequences during the zone. How much did you guys practice that? What did you like about that? And how practical is that against, you know, somebody who's not as unique as Edey is?
Yeah, that's something we have to be ready to go to. It's not. We spend a lot of time building our habits with our man-to-man defense. So we've maybe done it a couple times, but just we've had it in our back pocket just in case. And you know, I thought our guys did a good job on the fly to pick it up. You know, the thing with them, they move so much, and they get really good movement, and they screen hard, they cut hard, and so just to keep them just in front of us, I thought it helped slow down. The 3/4 court press was good for us also, but they're tough to. I thought the key plays, they got the loose balls and the rebounds. We needed to come up with those balls and those plays, but they're the ones that did.
Because they had 8 assists on 21 field goals today, so it's not a matter of just not sharing, obviously not sharing the ball enough, or just being behind and trying to rush them and come back.
Yeah, we need some more practice time, and you know like Derek has been back for 9 days now, and he's had 1 practice. We've had 1 practice with our full team. So this is an evolution for us, and you know, we have to. There in those key moments you mentioned, we have to. You know, we get 2 threes blocked, and you know, you have to get shots off, and that's for us to continue to develop and practice and get to know each other. And I think for all our guys, you think it's going to be tough, but you don't really know how hard it's going to be in college. And you know, now we've had a few experiences being here. You know, every game that we've played, I think we've learned something from. But you need to make a team like them really work and break them down on defense, and that's the next step that we need to get to.
Give an update on Jeremy, and what does it sort of say to you about his toughness that I mean, it looked like he was in serious discomfort, but was still able to go back in.
Yeah, I didn't have any doubts, you know, about Jeremy's toughness. I knew if he could go, he'd go in, and we'll see how he feels the rest of the night. Looked like he was okay, but he definitely hurt his toe there, and need to evaluate him and figure out where to go from here.
Proctor had stepped up his offensive game today, because that's something you've seen in spurts, I guess, in practice, but he showed in the game had to mean something to you.
Yeah, I mean, he's been battle tested, and you know, Tyrese has probably gone through the worst shooting slump, you know, he's ever been in, and that's part of how it goes. The thing that I liked with him is he was aggressive and followed his instincts today, and that's what we need him to do. You know, he's a guy we need to not only score but create for others, and really I thought he was close. You know, his threes are right there. It's not like they're bad misses, they're right there. But I thought he played a great game, and I think that's part of the evolution where, you know, he didn't have the best game for Xavier, and then he bounced back and he has that. You know, Mark had a great game against Xavier, didn't have it as much today, and so it's just learning how to do it every day at the highest level. And you know, I believe in this group. It's just a matter of having some practice time, and when another team, when you play other really good teams, they're going to throw some punches at you. And how do you handle those critical moments in the game? And that's for us to learn and figure out how to handle that better.
You cut the lead to 7 or 8 at one point in that second half, and then you kind of started to pull away. In your eyes, what sort of led to that?
Yeah, well, we got it to 6, and you know, for them, they just got better shots than us down the stretch. You know, the offensive rebounds, that's been something we've done really better than anybody all season, and they had more than us today. And Edey's a big part of that. But first, I thought he was a difference maker. You know, he came up with some big plays for Purdue. Credit him. But that's why I go to too many loose balls, offensive rebounds. They got the junk today. You know, we always talk about we need to get the scrums and the 50-50 balls, and that can be the difference of winning and losing. Now, obviously, it got away from us at the end, but it was right there for us to, you know, make it interesting.
Anything else for Coach?
Yeah, so from Friday to today, Tyrese obviously, you know, you said the shooting stuff, he struggled on Friday. It looked like he was really hesitant. He was like in his own head in that game. Just, what was the change for him in terms of confidence, in terms of mentality?
Just, you have to, he wants it so badly, and for him, it was just a matter of just going for it, you know. And you know, he was, I think, carrying the prior games into the next game, and you can't do that, you know. And he's young. I mean, shoot, he was supposed to have a gap year this year. You know, he's come here early, and what he's done, and the ability to bounce back in the same tournament one game later, I think that says a lot about his character, his toughness, and who he is as a person and player. And I'm not surprised. He'll only continue to get better and better.
All right, Coach. Thank you.
All right,
Appreciate
thank
it.
you.